Is it good? Yeah. Okay, good morning. Here we are. Wonderful things will happen. Today's lesson is unhealthy eating.
Unhealthy.
There's nothing healthy about deep frying, is there? Absolutely nothing. But it's still a cooking method, and you still got to know. Now I'm trying to shield the sunlight so that I can see that. But anyway, you still got to know how to deep fry and to deep fry properly. We're going to fry today chicken. We're going to fry chips. We're going to fry some onion rings. Right. Let me start with the onion rings. Can I get a chopping board? A transparent bowl. 2. Right, one with water, one with warm water in it. You chuck that in there.
Yes.
Right now, we don't have enough we don't have enough onions for you to peel one to have a go at each. And I'm thinking, if I cut it in half, it's going to be difficult. So, actually, there's five here. There's 5 here. Pardon me?
If it's not enough, you don't need to chop it. You can just do it as a ring and divide it.
Yeah, cut it up and then give everyone somehow.
No, I'm not going to do that. what I am going to do. No, I just thought about what I'm going to do. Right. Normally, when I'm preparing onions, I put them in water. Right. Why do I do that? Not to prevent no crying and blah blah blah. Right. It makes the skin come off easier.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Ah, okay. So like garlic. In Syria, put it garlic.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
But with the garlic, not so much. I don't, because it depends on how much garlic I'm going to use. If I'm going to use loads and loads of garlic, I'm going to use 2 bowls of garlic, I'll put it in there. But if I'm going to use 1 clove, no.
Get that. It's already peeled all the time.
Most vegetables can come prepared. Most. Right? But when I'm working in a restaurant, and sometimes even in a nursing home, the kitchen assistant will peel all the onions and stick them in the fridge or in a cool place. And when the chef wants it, he just selects what he wants. It's already peeled. Huh? What's wrong with this? Am I getting results? Am I getting results?
Yeah, but you said it's wrong.
I never said that. I never ever said that. I never ever said.
This guy approached me one time. What's his name?
Bob.
Yeah,
Right.
He approached me. He said, "You don't use that. Use the small. Go use your small knife."
That is correct. Why? What level are you at? Level 1. You need to learn how to use your tools. Oh. Yeah. I'm not level 1. I'm not level 1. I'm not level 1, right?
Which level you are?
You need to know how to use your tools. Yeah.
Isn't that too skinny?
Not for me, eh? There's my onions, and I'll sort that out later on. Right. So I've got the onions sorted. Then, what am I going to do with the potatoes? Pass me a large.
Wash them.
Pass me a large. Bowl. Large one. Right. Pass me a large bowl. Right. I think some of this. I saw a black peeler on there. Is it gone? Yeah, just a bowl. On that trolley, is there a black peeler? Speed peeler, right? So that you can.
Do you want me to do that?
Huh?
Do you want me to do that?
You'll do it when you get yours. You wash it and you peel it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just going to show you quickly how to use the speed peeler, right? Seeing as I'm teaching you wrong,
Do that one.
so I'm going to peel it, right? Now, you know, how many of you go to Kentucky?
In America?
Over here.
Oh, KFC.
Yeah.
I do it once a while, not all the time.
Okay, onion rings prepared. Now, the chips.
Yeah.
Right, we are going to do it this way. I could have left the skin on, but then if I left the skin on, you might think that you should do the same. So I didn't. Peel the potato, and then according to the size of the potato, I'm going to cut it. But because I've got quite a few of them, rather than just do one at a time, do all of them. Right, now believe me, by the time I finish preparing my potatoes, I will have an average size. Some of the potatoes might be bigger than some, but I'm going to have an average size. Yeah? So, you might slice the potatoes in 4. You might slice it in 3. Right?
Depending on the size.
But believe you me, right, if you were doing potatoes like I'm doing it now, you'll have an average size. And from that average size, that's where you get your chips.
After all good average.
Right? When I say average size, when I cut them, they're more or less the same size. Yeah? I'm not going to get some big thick ones because the potato's big and really tiny ones because the potato's small. They're all going to be roughly the same size and thickness. They might not be the same length, but they'll be the same thickness, almost, yeah? And that is what I'm looking at, right? Because you want, if one is too thick and one is too thin, they're going to cook at different times.
Oh, okay.
So you want them to be approximately the same size. Yeah? Huh? Nope. And then, you see now what I'm doing. Yeah? I'm seeing the chips. As I believe you me, right? They're going to be average. Right? All the different sizes, you're going to get almost the same thickness. Yeah, see? And you see the logic behind it. Sorry if I splashed you. Yeah? You see the logic behind it, don't you? Right? It's time. Do you remember how much salt to pepper? How much salt to pepper? Huh?
4 to 1.
5 grams.
4 salt to 1 spoonful. 4 spoonfuls
No,
of
5 grams.
salt to 1 spoonful of pepper.
Half.
One salt.
To half a spoon of pepper.
1 spoon of salt.
To half a spoon.
Quarter.
Quarter of
spoon of pepper. So whatever it is. So if it's a ladle, it's the same. So if I did 4, then 1. Yeah. Yes.
Salt is 1 pepper.
Yeah. So if it's 4, it's 1. Yeah. I'm just showing you. Right. So just look in here to see if we've got any pepper in here. We've got a little bit. Yes, that's it.
Some.
No, we've got enough. We've got enough to do what I want to do. You've got plenty to do what I want to do. Right. Turn that way. Don't need it. Right, I've already seasoned my chicken already.
You can smell it.
Huh?
You can smell it.
You hear? I've already seasoned that. So this will be for you later on when you want to do your thing. But so leave it there for the time being. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't touch anything. Right. So the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare the chicken. Yeah. So to prevent cross-contamination, I'm going to start with the garlic mayonnaise. Yeah. So the garlic mayonnaise is here. Right. What I'm going to do is prepare the garlic. And my bowl there. What are you doing down there? Come, that's what I'm doing. 'Cause I'm not going to show you twice. There's no need for that. Yeah, I don't need to show you twice. Right, Ngozi, you should be here watching what I'm doing. Right now, when I was commis chef, level 1 student, my chef lecturer showed me how to crush garlic. Since then, they've had garlic crushers, and sometimes it comes crushed in a jar or in a tube. But if ever you need to crush garlic, I'm going to show you how. So you just bash it like that to lose the skin and get rid of it. Yeah.
You want more
No.
garlic?
No. The good thing is, right, I can touch this spoon now and not contaminate the salt because my hand is strong with garlic. Right, and I'm just going to put some salt on there.
And black pepper.
Well, it's mainly the salt that I want for the grip, yeah? And I'm going to chop the garlic into the salt. Not because I'm seasoning the garlic, but it does help, yeah? So you're getting it seasoned, but you've got the grip. That's what I want. Yeah? And then, once you've got it chopped down to a manageable size, right? What you don't want is big lumps of garlic in your garlic mayonnaise. Alright? You're going to do this. Yeah, it comes out creamy. Wash your hands a few times after that. The first way to wash your hands, the way I used to do it, I used to have a pile of washing up. What about home especially? A pile of washing up. When I've got anything like garlic or fish or anything like that, I've got a pile of washing up on the sink to wash up after. And after I finish going through all my washing up, my hands smell nice. Or
I like to take long.
put some lemon juice. Rub your hands in lemon juice or something like that. That sometimes works. Or parsley. Parsley takes no, not right. Unless you're soaking your hands in fairy liquid. Fairy liquid alone will not take away the smell of garlic. Yeah?
No, when you so you got white spirit when you completely coat it out.
I've never tried
Maybe it
that.
works with white spirit.
I've never tried that because it's white spirit and food don't go. So I've never.
I meant the smell, trying to get the smell off.
No, I've never tried it. I said before because white spirit and food don't go. So I've never even thought it. It might work. But I've never tried it.
Like white spirit in itself.
When you
doesn't
find-
work
Work for the
you.
breath.
I'm talking, please. When you find parsley, which I don't know why we haven't got any, in garlic butter or mayonnaise, it's the parsley that takes away the smell of garlic on your breath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So today, your breath won't be taken away. Right, it smells strong. Right, pass me the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise. The mayonnaise. It should be.
Mayonnaise.
I don't know where it is. Wherever it is.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm just going to put a small amount.
Because you could.
I'll put a small amount of it in here. Right, remember what I'm doing.
How much lemon juice do you have to put in?
I'm gonna put a little bit. If you want more, add more. This is your own personal palate. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something honestly. I don't like ready-made mayonnaise. because when I do garlic mayonnaise, the preservative that they put into that mayonnaise, it sort of, I can taste it. So I personally don't like
Mayonnaise?
ready-made mayonnaise. I prefer to make it myself.
Yeah.
Right?
How do you make it?
Maybe one day I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right? It's egg yolks, oil, vinegar, and to pasteurise the egg yolks, you whisk it over warm water. Right? I'll show you.
Yeah.
But you don't cook it. And then you slowly add your oil. And as you slowly add your oil, it will thicken. Yeah, but I'll show you one day. Right? And if I show you one day, and you taste the difference between fresh mayonnaise and the shop when it comes to garlic mayonnaise, all you will taste is the garlic and the mayonnaise. But this one, this is the aftertaste. The preservatives they put in there. That's what I don't like using it.
Yeah.
But it is a personal choice. You also you can't do it anyway. So there's my garlic mayonnaise. Yeah, you saw that? Crushed garlic, lemon juice. You don't have to add any more salt. It's up to you, right? But if you use salt in the garlic, it will help to get that. You crush the garlic, and you will add salt and pepper to the mayonnaise anyway. Try that. So I want you to slice your onions, crush your garlic. If you need another bowl, get another bowl. One to put your mayonnaise in. You see you got a bowl there, right? So you're gonna have sliced onions in one bowl, aren't you? And your crushed garlic and mayonnaise in the other bowl. And then we will come back to actually
Should we marinate?
just take what you're doing and come straight back.
Maybe I'm small now. Because look, two.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay. Fine.
Yeah. Go. Now there's two things I want to do for the last stage. The first thing I want to do is get rid of the meat by preparing it. Right. Now, why do we use the correct tool for the correct job? To get the right portion control. So, stay with me. Now, I'm going to take off the fillet like that. And I might as well do the same thing to all of them. Alright, all the chickens, take off the fillet. That way I want to get 5 goujons. That's the first thing I do. Yeah, take all the fillets off, all the chicken. The next thing I'm going to do is my chopping knife. I'm going to cut the chicken in half. And each half, I'm going to cut it in half. Yeah, so each chicken breast, you take the fillet out, you get 4. You got it? Yeah? So what are you going to do now? You're going to crush your garlic, slice your onions, put them in the fridge or out of the way, and then you're going to prepare your goujons. Yeah? Should we season the chicken whilst we're slicing the garlic and the onions? I think we should. But if you do, you're making the flavour, salt and pepper, get into the chicken. Yeah? So I would season the chicken and then crush my garlic and slice my onions. You see that? Yeah? Is that fair? Mm-hmm. Right, so we get on with that now.
Don't make the sauce yet.
you make everything. Yeah, you crush your garlic, you make your sauce. You slice your onions. In the meantime,
mayonnaise sauce. We make that now.
yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. And then, after that, we will fry the chicken and the chips and the onion rings. Yeah?
Salt and pepper.
I don't know, someone's taking it. Benita, bring it back. With the salt and pepper. With the salt and pepper. Someone's taking it away from the table. Can you bring it? Who's got it? Who's got the salt and pepper? Who's got the salt and pepper?
You guys take salt and pepper.
Bring it back to the front, please. Thank you, don't do that again. Just leave it here, take what you want.
I'll leave that on top.
Put it in, put it in something. Put it in a ramekin, put it in something. Yeah, that's right.
Just chuck a spoonful of that in there, sorry.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Spoonful? Yeah.
Where's the apron then? This is small.
Sorry.
Wake up.
Still asleep for real.
Give us a special apron and you put it on. Right, what I've done, I've sterilised the chopping knife that I used to chop the chicken so I can do the parsley. Yeah? But washing it alone is not going to kill the bacteria. So I'll sterilise it, and now I'm going to chop the parsley which I found in the fridge, and I'm going to mix that in to the mayonnaise. But I'm doing enough for everybody. Yeah? So I'm going to put something into my thing, put the rest in there, bring your mayonnaise, take what you want. Yeah? It not only looks nice, it takes away the garlic off your breath. Once I've done this, the next thing I'm going to do is what you call a panne station. I'm just waiting for the bowls now. Right, a panne station is going to have breadcrumbs, egg and flour. You know about that?
This is similar to what you've done with the fish, isn't it? Remember when you showed us with the fish with the oil and the salt and the pepper?
No, not the same. Panne is different. You coat with the bread the chicken in, so it's not the same. Now, so as I said before, I sterilise the knife in the steriliser so that it kills any bacteria. Because this is the best knife to use to chop parsley. Right? I use it for kitchen, but then I sterilise the knife and I sterilise that as well. Right? I want you to get these things into your head. Ow! Ow! Right, stop that. So, the show goes on, okay? Injured party. Right, so, water, salt, I put a little bit of lemon juice in there, but it's not necessary, and 3 eggs.
What did it do? Water and salt.
Mainly water and salt. This is called an egg wash, right? It acts like a glue. So this is going to glue the food to the flour or to the breadcrumbs. Yeah? So take that. Right, and the first thing I'm going to do, can I get a tray, please? A tray?
Plain flour.
A tray. Yep, one of those deep trays. Right, now, there's 2 kinds of panne I'm going to do. 2 kinds, right? The first one is going to be flour, egg, flour. Yeah? So, flour, egg, flour. so I can quickly season the flour. Always season the flour. Flour, egg flour.
Plain flour.
Plain flour. Not bread flour, not self-raising. You can use self-raising. If you use self-raising, what's going to happen is the self-raising flour, it soaks up the water, the oil, and it makes it more crispy. It does make it more crispy. Yeah. So this is the first one we do. And we get that out of the way.
Inside the water.
Make sure that you drain the onions. Because if they go into the egg wash dripping, it's going to take up the flour. Yeah. And what I normally do, sometimes I use a spider. So when I'm doing it, I'm just like that. Yeah. Do something like that. Let's take them out. There's that one done. Yeah.
Just flour, egg wash, and flour.
Flour, egg wash, and flour. What I want you to do is pass me a colander. A colander. Then the next one's going to be flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Yeah? So the first one, flour, egg, flour. The next one's going to be flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Right? Okay, so we've got the chips blanching, yeah? Right? So while the chips is blanching now, so I want you to do the same thing. While the chips is blanching, then do the breading, then do the bits and pieces, yeah? That way something will happen. Otherwise, you will find there's been a lot of time, and we've got one more exercise, we've got to braise some rice. It's extra because of the function tomorrow. Right? So we're going to braise some rice.
And the blanching for potato, it's healthy or?
It's not healthy.
Not healthy.
You're not
Okay.
joking. Right, so, see what I'm doing?
How much water do we put in the egg wash?
I put 250 millilitres.
Or with 3 eggs though?
3 eggs.
We'll be using 1 egg, yeah?
125. Not using, using that.
How much water?
250 millilitres.
250?
Yeah, it varies. It varies because what you're trying to do is coat.
And why put it water in egg?
Because if you use eggs alone, you can use it, but it's very expensive.
Ah, okay.
Or to make it stretch?
Absolutely.
Ah, okay.
Okay, but you don't have to.
No.
Oh, okay.
Right. So normally when we're working in large quantities like this, we normally have one person put it in the wet and another take it out and put it in the dry, something like that. So we work because otherwise you'll find after a while, you know, your hands will get really full up of the breadcrumb junk and all over your fingers and stuff like that. But this is how it goes. With goujons, you don't need to bread it twice. If it was chicken Kiev, you bread it twice because it's stuffed. And to prevent the filling from falling out, you bread it twice. You see what I'm doing? Yeah? So, what I would suggest now, if you want to work in pairs, just to save some time, put those of you that can put your chips in the
Right.
yeah, to blanch, right? About 10 minutes, yeah? You want it to cook without colour. Here we have it. Fried chicken goujons with fried onion rings, fresh chips, and garlic mayonnaise. Bon appetit!